if there's a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar, it is the city of rock and roll. And in the footsteps of rock legends of the past, another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Buffalo Bills and the Cleveland Browns. Leading the Bills sideline, it is head coach Sean McDermott. These guys have had a tough time coming by wins this year. Losers of 5 of their last 7. On the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Browns, Kevin Stefanski. These guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. From the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great, no interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Second down now, they need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Lamar.
26-yard line.
And he's got Khalif Raymond. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
From the gun, Jackson. Hits his target, that's Durham Smythe. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Browns. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First down, here's Lamar. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's a Browns first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Breece Hall with the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return coming from the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by the former first-round pick in 2017 from Clemson, Deshaun Watson.
After winning the national title at Clemson and early success at Houston, there's no question that Deshaun's career has been slowed by some injuries and other challenges. But when he is on the field, at every level he's ever played, he's just calm. And that calm comes with the trusting of talent that he has in himself. He knows how to run, he knows how to throw, and when he's available, he's still a difference maker.
Second down, Watson throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
3rd down, Browns opting to go with a dime set defensively. Running back sent in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through. It's for a touchback. The Browns and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action now with Jackson.
27-yard line.
Finds the in route complete. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
The Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a 4th gain. Bills opting for dime coverage for this 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
Throw here,
6.
3rd down. Quick slant, caught by Sutton. We got the football block, but not the first. That's not just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And he will get the first as they touch him down.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Good defensive effort here drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Lamar now from the gun. On the move, past the 40. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down. It's still a very good gain. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
Gain of 13.
Here's Lamar on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stumbled at the line. No gain. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38.
The Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
From the gun, it's on. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost him about a yard.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll run it. This is A.J. Dillon. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Has his man, it's Smythe. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Jackson now on 3rd. He's got Sutton complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
To Breece Hall.
Hall running between the tackles. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
And the Browns, first down.
Dillon does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing.
And he's going down. They said no to that shorter field goal, partner. Rolled the dice for more, and they're going to end this first half empty-handed as a result. Ready to go with the second quarter, and it's the Browns with it inside the red zone. Jackson has it, third and goal. And it's brought in, touchdown Cleveland. The Browns get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns double their lead to 14. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bills and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. It looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Second and 7.
From the gun, Watson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Throwing on third down, Watson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
This defense just coming to life before our eyes, Kate, taking advantage of the situation they're in. Just feel their creativity. Right? When you get a lead like this, it just allows you to be a little looser, to play a little bit faster, and to continue to make an impact that time with a sack.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Browns and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year is over. Lamar off the play fake. O'Shea's got it, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the 28.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
Brings up third.
Now Jackson on third down. Complete out to the right. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. On to punt on fourth down, it's Bradley Pinion. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. So Coach Sean McDermott sending his Bills offense back to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock, but what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Here's Watson, first and 10. Up quickly to down. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. James Bradbury up from the secondary for that tackle. Second down now, 7 to go.
Second and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Working from the gun, Watson. Finds him over the middle. And he'll look lift this one up to the 28. That play wrapped up by Mario Davis. That's in a throw, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd 10.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Pass brought in by Slayton. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
One of the tight ends motioning left. First carry now. This is Bashal Tootin. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And the defender comes away with it. Marcus Williams has it.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
The Browns getting their offense out there. They're up 2 touchdowns and could make it a 3-score game here. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Big strike here to Moore. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. 25 on that play. And that's a Browns 1st down. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Dillon, a 1st down carry. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
At the 48-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and
Play
4.
fake. Jackson. Throwing the out route complete. Solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Gain on the play. And the Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Jackson off the play action. Pass cut by Smythe. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Hall. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
He has room past the 25. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns take a 20-zip lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback. The rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Myers gets the point after the go. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Bayshore Tootin now on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Now we got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Now Watson on a play fake. Hits him on the out route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
That's good for the Bills.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Shoots away from one. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Here's Watson to the air. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Defended by Kobe Durant.
Back to the air, Watson. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up a 3rd down in 10 yards to go.
No throw, 3rd and long. And the Browns get there and take him down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
And it's 4th down.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. The Bills with a punt team out there. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. 1 minute, 58 seconds remaining in half number 1, partner. The Browns with the lead here from Huntington Bank Field. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 26-yard line.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Jackson out of the gun on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for
1st and 10 from the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Jackson yet again. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Lamar throwing again. Fits it through the middle. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a 30-yard gain drive, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Myers' kick is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
Hey, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. We're just hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Has this at the 6. The tackle is made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So to begin the third, it's going to be the Buffalo offense we see first. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, Watson. Connects downfield, on target to down. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
30. First down, Bills.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Let's see, first it was a pass. Now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
And the Bills first down.
1st and 10. Here's Watson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Tyler Higbee.
2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 16-yard line.
Working from the gun, Watson. He keeps it and takes off. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The Bills are lining up.
Watson will throw. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
Bills 8.
All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Lamar off the play fake. He's going to try another deep one here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
For Rondale Moore. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and
Jackson now on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Jackson keeping it himself. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
Browns first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That goes for 32 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Third and 3.
Lamar now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. They'll run for it with Hall. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
You look at the tendencies and the stats, Kate, 4th and that distance, typically you see pass. Unless, of course, you got the perfect running play in your back pocket and a whole bunch of trust in the people around you.
And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 3-possession game. Well, as they drive forward to win right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
One after up and good for Myers. And the Browns stretch the lead to 23.
Bills 8. Bradley Pinion.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. Now, I think there's a good case for that to go either way, but the officials decided he was the more egregious offender, so it's offensive interference. Out of the gun, here's Watson. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Bills first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Incomplete. It's third down.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
7-yard gain. And the Bills first down.
Throwing the out route complete.
Watson's pass.
A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
Running it with Gibbs. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Jameer Gibbs, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Watson to the air. Into the hands of Dell. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
From a great throw to a nice route to catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
Screen here for Gibbs. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Jameer Gibbs touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Sean McDermott keeping his offense out there. They're going for 2.
Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got a man. Complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down to the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Man, just great work by the defense there, Brock. The coverage really forced that throw short of the goal line, and then they got downhill to clean that play up.
And I love that word right there. You just nailed it, downhill. You throw it short, you allow those defenders with great speed and tenacity to come downhill on you. No chance for the 2 points.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Khalif Raymond to return it. Escapes the defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Browns and Brees Hall about set to go on offense. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. On 1st down, Jackson. Pass cut by Smythe. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
It's a gain of 2.
On the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Browns first down.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Yards. That's another.
Play action now with Jackson. Now here he goes. There he goes again. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
A gain of 4 more yards. That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Rob Platt, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Jackson quick pass wide. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. 3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
That one's out and cut on the right side. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. in time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
14. Bradley Pinion.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Bills football, Brock, but any efforts may be futile facing that deficit. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Watson on the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, Watson. Pass caught out right by Golden. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Got his man. It's Golden. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for Bills.
Here's a give to Gibbs. He dodged the tackle. And 16 on the pickup. That's good for a Buffalo first.
Yards. That's another Bills. 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
Working from the gun, Watson. That one's incomplete over the middle. So working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, Watson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Fred, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. And the Browns take over as he records his 10th career INT.
That's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
The Browns send Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
They'll give this up the middle to Dillon. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 4 on the play. It's 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it, the call. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Browns are lined up to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Oh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. So Coach Sean McDermott sending his Bills offense back to the field. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Play action now. Here's Watson. Cut down the field, Golden. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
27 yards.
1st and 10. It's Watson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Watson looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Sticking in the air with Watson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
This defense been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. They connect for the first. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. And forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. That gets him a 1st down. New set of downs for him. Starts at the 38. Gibbs now from the gun. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
This one quickly to Dell. And this one doesn't go far. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
And it's 3rd down.
There he is on 3rd and short. That's complete to Robinson. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
15 yards. That's another Bills 1st down. A gain of 15.
Looking inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Again, Watson to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Could make the hookup with Matthew Golden. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. From the pocket, looking for a target. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just caught.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
They start to drive home. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Browns first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, it's home. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Hall once more. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. This gets the first and more. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield on their own side. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Lamar's going to keep this one. And they'll still have some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
So to a chorus of bucks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.